some real talk. Oh, I need some real talk. Give me some of that real talk.
Today's Real Talk, today'srealtalk.com, Justin Kazepis, 844-STUDIO-4. That's the number if you've got questions for our Q&A session coming up. Representative John Hardister joining us now, House Majority Whip in North Carolina, representing District 59, Guilford County. Representative Hardister, thank you for the time. Talking about House Bill 776, a bill that allows remote electronic notarization to occur here in North Carolina. One of the things from that bill, Representative, was physical presence of the notary, a huge topic internally with professionals. And what landed in the bill was that the notary had to be physically present within the state of North Carolina. How much time was spent on that particular topic within this bill?
Yeah, well, thanks so much for having me on today. Looking forward to the conversation. Well, that's kind of what the issues focused on, is whether or not there has to be a physical presence of a notary. This issue's actually been around for a long time, for several years, ever since the internet and streaming technology. But it, of course, was I think propelled in its importance during COVID and the pandemic, and how some people didn't feel safe meeting in person, or some cases they were not authorized to meet in person, or the at-risk population. So that was kind of the catalyst for this legislation, and several interest groups came together to promote it. And in particular, for example, like the Realtors Association, real estate agents, and closing attorneys and things like that. And then those advocate, I think the AARP, that advocates for the older population, they were really pushing this legislation. And so we kind of worked through with different stakeholders, like the Secretary of State's office and the state IT department, to see can we do this safely, so that the notary and the principal don't have to be necessarily in the exact same physical location, but they can see in real time and they can hear. This is visual and audio, and IDs can be checked, and things like that. And so that's where we are. We've gotten through all that, and as we have made this permanent. It's kind of like by popular demand. There's a lot of support for doing this, and I think a lot of it's modernizing our procedures. And it's the year 2022, and as we move further into the 21st century, I think this is just the way we're communicating on this interview currently. I think this is becoming fairly standard.